after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that should be timestamped down below. Otherwise, hey guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, depending on, or night, depending on where you are. Hold on one second. Oops. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, okay, so I hope this message raises your vibrations and the vibrations of the people around you. Just a reminder, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And whenever this pops up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you, okay? So we're just going to be doing a general reading today, and then we're going to start with Gemini. Can we get messages here for Gemini? We have Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We're in Taurus season right now. Unable to express emotions. You guys could just be dealing with somebody who, yeah, they can't. They're very grounded. They don't really get emotional. Or you guys could just be very grounded. And because also Geminis are air signs, and so they're very logical. So it could be you. There's just someone in this situation who cannot really express how they feel. They're just very logical about it and kind of matter of fact. Problem solver. Yeah, see, like, so if there is a problem, you guys do like to solve it, but if the problem, like, you're more logical than emotional. So the person that you're dealing with could be very emotional, right? Where that's where they lead with, right? And then you guys are more logical, and it's just like, you're the one that's going to solve the problem, and this other person is just, they could see you a little bit as like cold or detached, and you're really not. You just don't lead with your emotions like they do. We have people are talking about you. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and figuring things out, unsure. So this, I want to say this person who is very emotional, they're just kind of used to like things being very like passionate, where it's just like if you're not like yelling at them or wanting to talk things out, or it's just like if you're very logical about ending things with people, and it's like because of not even ending things, like let's say, I don't know. Okay, let's say you guys have kids, right? Like you guys have kids at home, and one of you guys wants to work at night, and well, one of you guys has to work at night, and the other one has to work during the day, so that way there's always somebody with the children. That's like the logical, responsible thing to do if you guys can't afford childcare, if you guys don't have family around to like help you watch the kids. But then this other person is way more emotional, and they're like, I really don't want to do that. Like, I want to see you. I want to hang out with you. Like, they're just more emotional. Like, they can't. That's all I could say, like, as an example for you guys, Gemini. Let's clarify. We have the Queen of Coins that fell on figuring things out, unsure. I think you're going to be fine. I think you know that you're going to be fine. I think this other person is just kind of giving you shit a little bit. They're kind of hoping they can change your mind. Hey, Mike. We have Cancer here. I also want to say, like, the thing, this is how, can't speak. This has something to do with the way that they were raised, right? Maybe like family. I feel like this has to do with family. Like maybe their family was just like very involved with each other, and maybe your guys's weren't. Like they were very much more like money. Like money is very important. We both need to work. Maybe this other person is just like, we can make it work on one income, right? And it's just, I think either way it's going to be a struggle, right? You got to pick your struggle. Any more messages here for Gemini? And we have the Hangman. Yeah, this person doesn't want to compromise with what you've come up with. I don't think either one of you guys really wants to compromise. There could be a solution coming to you guys during Leo season, so that's like July, August. And we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is like I think it's taking a toll on both of you guys, to be honest. I don't think anyone is wrong in this situation. It's just like preferences, right? Where different belief systems. I do see Six of Swords at the bottom, so this could mean possibly somebody walking away, maybe just taking a breather to kind of just see how things play out. We'll do this one for you guys' advice. Can we get advice here for Gemini? Yeah, we have Cloud of Unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. You guys are going to be fine. I really think the results are not going to be what you expect them. So just good luck to you guys, Gemini. Next we have Cancer. Can we get messages here for Cancer? We have good luck. So you guys could be having some good luck coming to you. Angels are watching over you. You guys could be very divinely protected. Yeah, we have wrong path. I do feel like maybe you were on the wrong path because that's like the last thing that came out. Let's keep going. We have damaged. Your hard work is paying off. And forgiveness. I think you guys were maybe on the wrong path here. But I think you guys have changed. Like, I think when like a complete 180, because just the cards, like the color of the cards over here, it's like there's a match over here and then there's a match over here, but they're definitely two different. Like every color is different. We have pink and yellow on one side and then green and blue on the other side, right? And I kind of feel like there's a lot of regret on like what you did in the past, but at the same time, you can't really change the past, right? The past is the past. All you can do is like look to the future. I think like this forgiveness is like really forgiving yourself for like everything that's happened or everything like you've been through. Can we clarify this here for Cancer? We have Four of Wands. It did land on wrong path, which is like maybe you were in a committed relationship or in a marriage with somebody that was on the like that you weren't supposed to be. Yeah, and I think now with the Hierophant, it's like you know and you know better. I think you guys are kind of maybe having to just appreciate where you came from and then where you're at right now, right? We have the Ace of Wands that landed on forgiveness. So there could be a new beginning here with somebody that you need to forgive or they need to forgive you. It's just like Ace of Wands is kind of just like a fun, flirty, passionate, right? There could just be like a lot of chemistry there. Can we clarify what is this for hard work? Hard work is the Wheel of Fortune. You guys could have closed out like a karmic cycle. That would make sense with if you left something in the past, right? And then let's clarify damage. Magician. With the Magician here on the wrong path, I kind of feel like maybe you were influenced like in some way to be on this path. Can we clarify damaged? Ooh, Knight of Cups. I think there was like an offer here where it's like you didn't feel good enough. damaged. Yeah, like, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. And they all landed on the same. Four of Wands, the Magician, and Three of Pentacles that landed on wrong path. And I kind of feel like that's you guys, just like you built a community or a family with somebody that, this could even be like friends, right? Like you could be leaving a friend circle. That was just not the path that was meant for you. Anything else? We'll pull one more and then we'll get advice. And we have the Sun. I think that, and it also landed on wrong path, where I think it's just you guys, like I said earlier, is finding the reasons and like being grateful for everything that happened in the past and being accepting of it, like the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Being happy even. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. Adapt to transformation, embrace change with open arms, for it is a catalyst for evolution and growth. Which is kind of what you've been through, right? Like you guys have grown and transformed into this different person. And you could not have gotten there if you didn't have this past, right? So good luck to you guys, Cancer. Hi Eric, hey Kat, how are you guys? Okay, next we're gonna do Leo. Oh, let me get some water. Okay, Leo, what do we have for you? I put the time down for you guys. It was 12:12, and then it was 12:22. So just on that, the numbers alone, it's like you guys have like a partner, right? 2 is like like a soulmate, and then with the 12:12 is like maybe like you're in between two soulmates, like in between two people trying to pick. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Okay, we have meeting someone significant. I know these are not supposed to be love readings, but they always just kind of turn out to be. We have inheritance and make up your mind. I kind of feel like with this inheritance, it's like this is someone that you're like, you guys planned this, like you guys had a soul contract with this person. But with make up your mind, you keep going back and forth, and that's what I felt like in the beginning, where it was there's two people here. So you could have two soulmate connections, right? So we have more work is needed. Ask for help. And higher purpose. Let's clarify. Let's go use this deck. Before you end up, is this a new person that they're going to be meeting? Yeah, this I don't think it's a new person. It does have a yes here, but it's more so like this. I take this card as like a third party, where it's like maybe you were between two people, or you had a choice between two people. So I do feel like you already know this person. Yeah, we have delayed news. Okay. I think this is like, is this about this connection? Yeah. So for the higher purpose is like, there is someone here that is going to help you, like about to be 444 right now. Like it's going to make you more stable, right? Could even lead to like a marriage or a higher level commitment here with this Hierophant. But it's going to take like more work is needed with this, the Page of Swords, where it's like, this is not going to happen right away. There is much more that needs to happen. On both sides? I think, yeah, kind of. And then the Death card landed on make up your mind. I think deep down you already know which one you should be with, but something's holding you back. They could be a Capricorn, or a Taurus, or a Virgo. I really feel like the person is a Taurus, though. They also could be Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer. I think you need to be careful, too, because you might miss an opportunity. Or did they already miss an opportunity? Yeah. I do. I feel like, okay, I want to say you guys were already in a higher level commitment with this person, or they wanted that with you, and then you turned them away for some reason. Why did, which is your card? I don't, maybe you were more focused on yourself and you didn't want to have a connection with the World card. Yeah. But I kind of feel, Leo, that somebody can actually, like this person can help you, like bring you to like the next level of wherever you're trying to get, like wherever you're trying to go. And then, yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, which is like passionate. I think this is also for your career. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting, where it's like this person is going to help you with your career. And maybe you guys have like the same interests. Like maybe you guys work in the same area. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let me pull advice for you guys, and then we'll move on to Virgo. We have see what's real, observe with clarity, true insight lies beyond the surface. I do want to say, if you are stuck between two people, one person is definitely more action oriented than the other person. One is like really good with their words and like getting what they want and like keeping you around. And then one person is like, they are willing to show you, right, that you are the one that they want to be with. Okay, good luck to you guys, Leo. Cat question. I'm not doing questions. I'm just doing the signs. Maybe at the end, I could do that. If not, once I get to, I'm doing a thing like once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a free questions. So, which shouldn't be too far off, right? Okay, next we have Virgo. What do we have here for Virgo? Virgo, we have Scorpio. So you could be going through, I want to say, an ego death, or it's just like a transformation. Or you could be leaving somebody you could be leaving somebody behind, like ending a relationship. The card, I'm laughing because the card that came out, it says losing someone suddenly. And I kind of want to, like, normally that means like maybe they leave your life for some reason. But I get in this sense that you're going to leave this person behind. We have double life. I am enough. I feel like this person like would bring you down a lot, right? And I think that you would even get like mixed reviews about yourself, like from this person who you love and care deeply about, who you think loves you. They think very lowly of you, right? And then you have like your friends or your family who kind of value you, love you, and like show you that you're worth more, and it kind of confuses you. We have 1 to 3 months, and then good news. Did they leave them already? I think you guys already left them. If not, maybe 1 to 3 months. But you could also be meeting somebody in 1 to 3 months. I kind of feel like that's what's about to happen. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this here for Virgo? We have the 10 of Wands. You can't do this anymore. And I get that, right? I think that even this person will make you be, how do I say this? They make you out to be somebody that you're not, right? They will, like, if your friends come over or like or you're hanging out with their friends, it's like they kind of put you down. And then when you guys are, I don't know. I just feel like this person has something over you. Yeah, we have, that's a lot. We have the 3 of Wands that landed on the good news. So I think you are going to have to, the 3 of Wands normally doesn't have somebody climbing a ladder, right? They're just kind of staring out into the distance. But in this deck, you can see that this person does have to work for what they want in the future. And I think that's what you're going to have to do too, Virgo. I honestly think it's going to be like smooth sailing after you leave this person. I don't want to say that. They're like, no, it's going to take some work. We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, you just argued with this person. This person loves to fight with you. I just feel like they like to, this person could have more money. I think this is like a recurring theme for Virgos. Like this person just has like a lot of money, a lot of power, and that's how they're used to getting what they want. 5. Honestly, I think if you walk away from this person and never look back, they're going to be so surprised because they felt like they had you on lock, right? Like you would never leave them. Queen of Cups. They're going to try to make it seem like you are very emotional, that you just need to calm down. They might even tell you take a few days to yourself, and then when you're ready to talk, they'll be there. I feel like that's very manipulative. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. Any more messages here? And the Moon. I think you're actually, like, it came out in the reverse. I think you're starting to see things for what they are. And this person is not the one for you. This person just wants to have you so nobody else can have you with the 4 of Coins. And you see, like, she's being covered and she has the money with her, but like that's all she has. And it's like, that's all this person can really provide for you is just financial security. But no emotional, no like, yeah, that's really it. It's just financial. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice here for Virgo? We have transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. That's kind of white, so I don't think you're going to see it, but yeah, you guys have some work to do, but I think it's going to be worth it at the end. So good luck to you guys, Virgos. Next we have Libra. Okay, Libra. Can we get messages for Libra? We have stop controlling this. Adjustments are required. And we have big ego. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is, what is this adjustment? Like is it not something like you not getting your way? I think 2 Libras, like you guys are kind of just like very used to like things being fair. Well, fair to you, right? Like, that's what I want to say, because what's fair to you might not be fair to somebody else. Because sometimes we can look at everything that we're doing for somebody, and then we don't realize something that someone has done for us all the time, right? So I think it varies. We have feeling ignored. We have double life and confession secret. I do think that this is a different person. I mean, I do feel like this is kind of a love reading. It doesn't have to be. It could just be like a relationship, whatever it is. But I think that you are feeling ignored by this person. This person could be leading a double life, right? Like maybe that's why they don't have a lot of time for you. But I think also too, it's more so like you put on a front, like with your friends and family for this person, and like you always are making excuses and just like why aren't they around or like what's going on? Like you might seem like you're really happy, but you're really not. I think that's more so it. I think if you would tell people, yeah, 555 on the clock right now, where it's just like there is change, like change needs to come. I don't. Let's see. Who is the confession secret, Libra? Yeah, I think yeah, that's for you. What is this adjustment? It's Ace of Swords is like it's for you, like it's gonna differ for everybody. I think you need to be honest with yourself. I think deep down you already know. Does Libra need to leave this person? It's like mixed, like it's like 50-50. What is the control? Came out in the reverse. We have Leo. I think you're trying to be strong, right? And maybe you don't have to. Like maybe you're trying to tell your partner that it's okay, like you're fine, and like your friends and family, but it's really not. Like you're putting on a front. And I think you should be like a little bit more honest about what's going on in your life. What else? Stop controlling. Four of Coins. I think there's a little bit of fear here, like a scarcity mindset with whether or not, like maybe this, it has to do with financials. So maybe your financials are tied to this person or they financially support you, something to do with that, right? And I think that you're kind of scared that you're not going to be able to get that again with somebody else. I also kind of want to say like, you kind of feel like it comes with the territory. It's more so that where it's like, okay, so even if you were to find somebody else, it's going to be the same thing because how people get money is because they work hard. And that's just like the mindset that you kind of have with this situation. Which I think that's kind of tough where it's like, I know like we're taught that you have to work hard to like be successful, but I just don't feel like that's necessarily true. And I think that's a belief system where it's just like, if you believe that to be true, then it's probably going to be true. Any more messages here for Libra? Yeah, we have Gemini, which I think it's exactly what I said, where it's just like whatever you believe is going to be true. But you also can't ignore how you're feeling, right? Like clearly you're not okay with this. Two of Pentacles again, where yeah, it's just like you feel like this push and pull on what to do. I kind of want to say you might feel like nobody would understand you. Like that's why you have to keep it to yourself. Honestly, Libra, if nobody understands you, if like you really want to leave this person, or even if you want to stay with this person because you're okay with this, but from what I'm seeing, you're not okay with this. But let's say you were and you want to stay, and if people tell you like you shouldn't be staying, this is your life, right? Like if it's not a toxic situation, if they're not like cheating on you or like gaslighting you, all this crazy stuff, and if they're just more focused on their work, and you still love and want to be with this person, I don't see anything wrong with that. But also too, where it's like if you don't want that, that's also okay, right? Where it's just like maybe you do want more, maybe you want a partner that can be home on weekends and holidays, and that's very important to you, and that's also right too, or okay. There's no right. Let's get advice for you guys. We get one card for Libra. We have a cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. And there is no way to like really know, right? Like what's going to happen, like if you stay with this person or if you leave with this, or if you leave this person. At the end of the day, you just have to make the best choice for you. So good luck to you guys, Libra. Okay, next we have Scorpio. Can we get messages here for Scorpio? We have getting a promotion. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and good luck. I think this is like you getting a promotion is like something you've worked really hard towards, like you're very passionate about it. But I kind of want to say, like, I don't know if you're really happy about it. There's like a blockage for some reason. And trial and error, try again. Almost came out. We'll see if it wants to. We have addictions, bad habits, Libra, and meeting someone significant. You could be meeting a Libra, or I kind of feel like you might be meeting someone who is just kind of balanced. I don't know. I kind of want to say you guys like maybe have like the same habits, like maybe you like to smoke or like drink or whatever it is, or it's just like vices. You guys have the same vices, right? I kind of want to feel like you guys feel like that's very equal. Maybe in the past that wasn't something that you're used to. Like maybe you're used to like one person being more extreme than the other. Ooh. But also you have to be careful because that could be like a very rocky road where it's like if you guys both have the same addictions and then you guys like go heavy into it, it could be very dangerous. Yeah, Knight of Wands here. You're really going through it. Is it about work? Yeah. Or is it about this person? It's about both. It's like 50-50. Maybe you can't really be happy about this promotion because of what's going on in your life. I kind of want to say it like that. Can we clarify what is this? Your card came out, Scorpio. And it landed on fire sign. Like maybe you're trying to reignite something with a fire sign. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could just have it in their charts, but it could also just be like someone that you were like very passionate with, like maybe good sexual chemistry. And now there's something here, a new balance connection. I don't know if you met this person yet. I think you kind of have. That's more balanced for you. I kind of want to say maybe this person is even gonna like, maybe you do have some like bad habits that this person's gonna try to, like you've been wanting to get rid of, that this person could help you get rid of. We have the 5 of coins. Someone rejected someone, or they feel rejected. What is in this regards to? I also feel like someone isn't quite ready with the Page of Swords. Like maybe like they're still learning how to be in a relationship. Maybe, yeah. Or like they know they have to give something up in order to be with this person, but they're not wanting to. Yeah, we have 4 of Swords. And it landed on the good luck. I don't know if like you feel like your good luck was with this person in the past, or like they brought you a lot of good luck. It's something where you're not wanting to move on from this past person. Why don't they want to move on here? There's a Tower moment. It already ended, but you're just not quite ready to move on. That could be what this Page of Swords is coming in, where there's just something that somebody has to learn before getting into this new relationship. Anything else? And that's going to require some alone time. I don't think you're just going to be able to, like, maybe some of you guys are going to be able to go from one relationship to the next, but I want to say like 80% of you guys are going to need some alone time. With this getting promotion, let's get one. Yeah, 8 of Coins. I just reiterating that you guys do deserve this promotion. You worked really hard towards it, and people at your job like have noticed it and they appreciate you. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice here for Scorpio? We have Groove of Unity. Find energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. I'm just gonna pull another one because some of these cards I feel like are just made by AI. We have Hear What's Unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. I think you kind of already know deep down, like, this person from your past is just not going to be the one for you. It's just accepting it. So good luck to you guys, Scorpio. Give me a second. Okay, next we'll do Sagittarius. Can we get messages for Sagittarius? We have obsessed with social media, fake. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, I think that maybe you're dealing with a water sign, but this person, I don't know. Social media is so funny. They could be stalking you on your social media. Even if you have them blocked, I feel like they have burner accounts. They're just very emotional when it comes to you. They really can't see logic. We have alone time. It's like if you ask this person for alone time, like this person asked to hang out and you're just like, sorry, I'm kind of busy, or like, you know, whatever. And then they'll stalk your social media to see like what you're doing, not knowing that you could just post things from like weeks or months ago, and you know, it's just they take it too seriously, right? We have good luck, blessing in disguise. I think that this person might actually call you out on it, like say something like multiple times. I kind of even want to say you're really not that serious about this person. Yeah, we have Gemini. It could be a Gemini. But it's more so, let's clarify. Hold on. I think the way that you guys communicate is a very, like, it's very different, right? I don't know, maybe one person really likes to text and one person just likes to talk in person. Maybe one person likes to talk on the phone and one doesn't. It's just like opposites, right? Maybe if you're talking to this person or dating them, they believe like social media, like you guys should be posting each other on social media and you just don't. I'm not really getting so much of that one though. Can we clarify what is this Gemini? The Two of Wands came out, where it's just like you guys kind of have a choice, which Gemini is duality, right? One more. Again, Gemini, you guys have a choice. It's on whether or not you want to be with this person. Do you? I don't think you do. I think what's going to happen is that this person's going to do something. It could just be something minor or inconvenient, and you're going to kind of use that as a way to like end this relationship. You know, can we clarify this? Yeah, this is you. This landed on alone time. Like, you guys are very financially independent. You like being alone. You have no problem being alone. This person could just be making it more serious, and it's kind of, I think that's a turnoff for you, Sagittarius. You're more like, let's have fun, be in the moment, and this person is more so, they're just very serious. Like, I want to get married, I want to have children, the picket white fence, something like that, right? Like, they have like a version of like what they want life to be, and it's not your version. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, it's standing up for your own beliefs, right? Like, what do you want? Forget what this other person wants. I think sometimes you could be a little bit of a people pleaser, Gemini. Not Gemini. Well, I guess that where Gemini would come in, where it's just like the duality, where it's just like you want to make people happy, but at the same time, it's like taking away from yourself, right? Okay, let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice for Gemini? Okay. We have Soul Whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. I'm going to get one more for you guys. And we have Fresh Ideas. Stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solution. I think you're really going to be like, there's something that's going to happen where this relationship is going to end and you're going to be really happy. I wonder if the person's going to end it with you. There's like maybe a 20-30% chance you'll be really happy. But I think for the most part, it's going to be something minor happens where you just like take it as a, okay, well, we should just end things. So good luck to you guys. Not Gemini, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, next we have Capricorn. Can we get messages here for Capricorn? We have people are talking about you. Addictions, bad habits. And we have evil eye, be careful. I think I don't know if this is you or somebody in your life, Capricorn, but it's like someone here who is going through a hard time, a rough patch. And for some reason, people are like your closest friends, or like maybe your family or whatever. They're talking about you. And I kind of want to say, like, some of them get joy. Like, maybe it's just like, I don't know. It's like how they say how the mighty have fallen, where it's not very kind behavior, right? Like, I kind of want to say they don't even want you to get better, which is ridiculous. We have breakthrough coming. I do want to say you guys are very spiritually protected. There is going to be like some stability coming in for you. I think you guys have to be a little bit patient. I don't know if this is you, Gemini. I'm not Gemini. This, I don't know why I keep saying Gemini. If this is you, Capricorn, but it could be somebody in your life. We have a win-win and Leo. So Leo season could be significant. I think you guys are about to break the pattern. There's like a pattern you guys are about to break where, and people are also going to be talking about you at that point too, where like you're going to change and you're going to be doing better, and they're still going to have something to say because they're jealous. That's just what it is. Hi, Leah. Let's clarify. We have the 10 of coins. Yeah, you guys could be more financially abundant than these people. Like you guys could have more. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I think you also do more for people that these other people who talk about you don't, right? Maybe you get a lot of praise for that and they're just like kind of jealous about it. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so there's going to be an offer coming in during Leo season. It could be from a Leo, but this offer could be like a job, or like it could, because it's the Knight of Cups, it could be it's kind of romantic. It could be romantic, but there is just an offer coming in. Maybe to make more money. Interesting. Two of Cups came out in the reverse. This could be someone that you've dated in the past, or they've asked you out in the past where it just didn't work out. It did not work out. Why didn't it work out? There could have been somebody else involved in that situation where like maybe you chose another person over them. Yeah, but they're coming in and they want a new beginning. I don't know if you're gonna give it to them though. Is Capricorn gonna give them a new beginning? You could, yeah. I kind of want to say though, like you guys are kind of focused on your financial stability because you guys got the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Coins and the 10 of Coins, where that's just your main focus is money and being stable. Any more messages here? And we have the 10 of Cups. And then, so it's like this offer is available to you. Do you guys just want to wait until you have this 10 of Coins? Some of you guys want them all at the same time. I think most of you guys want them all at the same time. But with this 4 of Cups here, like there is somebody who regrets not choosing this connection. They wonder about like what if, like what could have been. Let's get advice for you guys. We have sorrow heals. In heartache, shadow grows. In heartache, shadow growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you, as brighter days are promised. And I also feel like with this, it's like the 10 of Wands did land. I don't know if I talked about this, but it landed on the bad habits and addictions, where this is something that you are overcoming and where you're trying to overcome, I want to say. So good luck to you guys. Capricorn. Didn't say Pisces. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Leah, I'm not taking personal questions right now. I'm going through the signs. Maybe later in the near future, I will be doing like free questions, but just not today. Okay, next we have Aquarius. Can we get messages for Aquarius? We have confession secret, working through your fears, and crying hurt. So you guys could be wanting to confess something. We'll clarify what these fears are in a second. Seeing where you went wrong, higher purpose, and meeting someone significant. And then we have blocked. So you guys could have blocked someone. I feel like it was a very unequal relationship where it just wasn't balanced. This confession secret, do you have something to say to them? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you're gonna approach this person though. Let's use, which deck? We'll use the mushroom deck. Hold on. Oops. Someone is hurt by this situation. What is this fear? I'm like rejection. Yeah, literally 4 of Cups came out. Where it's like a regret. Like maybe something happened in the past, like you regret how you handled it, and it's like you want to come back and say something, but I feel like it's already happened, right? So you're just like, what's the point of rehashing things? Oops, that's a lot. But I feel like there's a lot to be said here. With the Moon card here, meeting someone significant, this is someone that you're not going to see coming. Judgment. I'm not going to take these because they just kind of... I think this person has done like a lot of introspective work. Like they've been working on themselves. And I think that they're kind of seeing where things went wrong. That could be your energy too. Just someone's just thinking about how things did not go the way that they wanted them to. Six of Pentacles. Someone's kind of blaming God for some reason. It came out in the reverse. They're just like, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? They're thinking back on kind of on everything that's happened in their life and why did it happen? And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse again. It's just, I feel like this connection just did not go as planned, right? Where it's like, instead of like the Knight of Pentacles, it is a very slow moving card, but I kind of even want to say like maybe this connection isn't even moving, where you feel like it's not moving. What is this higher purpose? We have the Empress here. I think you guys know deep down with like the Empress, like pine cones are very sturdy, right? I think that you know this relationship could have like a very solid foundation with this higher purpose. Like maybe you guys are meant to do something more with each other. And the Three of Wands here. I think you guys are going to realize it really soon. Like there is going to be like, maybe you guys will have a dream, or like you're going to run into this person where it's going to be more clear about why things had to happen that way. What is this confession? The Page of Wands. Clarify that. I kind of want to say there was just like, with the Devil card here, someone like gave into their vices, right? They just like maybe picked, like maybe they were young, like maybe they just wanted to have fun with the Page of Wands. And then the Devil was just like, they like to indulge a lot and just we're not kind of ready to be in a relationship or like give whatever they needed to give. One more card here. A lot of reversals for you, Aquarius, and the Hierophant. There's one person here who's like really upset about how things turned out, and they just like I don't know why, but they're kind of blaming God a little bit, or it's just like, but with the Hierophant in the reverse, it's just like, this was all kind of meant to happen as it's happening. And there is a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, right? There's also the Tower here. I'm wondering if the Tower already took place. Yeah, the Tower already took place, where it's just like an ending already took place, and now you have a new beginning here. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. We have ride the current, embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. You're going to get your answers, Aquarius. Just maybe not as fast as you would like, right? But I think that's it. So good luck to you guys. I hope it all works out for you. And then next we'll do Pisces. Can we get messages here for Pisces? Ooh. Okay, your hard work is paying off. Oh, regret, shame about the past. I think you guys have been working really hard to like leave the past in the past, like trying to find peace and balance within yourself. We have choosing peace. Yeah. Oh, we have bully unhealed. I think that's your past energy. We have damaged. Feeling less than, comparing yourself to others. I think this is the energy that you have worked through, right? Like, I think you've learned to focus your energy on yourself, be more appreciative of where you've come from and like what you've accomplished. And that at the end of the day, everybody has baggage, right? Like everybody has done things that they're not proud of, or like wish things could be different. But I think you guys are trying to like find peace and acceptance with where you are right now. It's something even deeper than that. Let's see. You're about to be gifted something. The universe, like God sees all the work that you have done. You're not behind, okay? Like and you didn't miss out on any opportunity. Things are happening as they should be happening. I kind of want to say like things are coming to you even faster than expected. Because like you've worked through this, like you worked through this energy really quick. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. It landed on choosing peace. I think you guys are more like focused on maybe like your financial status at this moment. Is that it too? I also want to say like maybe realizing that money isn't everything, where it's like if it's sacrificing your peace of mind or yeah, your peace, like you would rather just walk away. Oops. We have the Magician. You guys are very powerful manifestors. You guys, as Pisces, right? You guys are ruled by Neptune, and Pisces is one of the and the ruler of the 12th house. So it's like you guys are very spiritual people and very like good at manifesting. So I think that's why you guys are just were able to work through this energy so fast. Any more? Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, literally the fastest moving swords. There could be like a really big opportunity headed your way that you're not really sure of. Like you're not going to really see it coming, but it's going to happen fast. And like when it happens, it's going to be like really quick. Let's get your advice. Can we get advice here for Pisces? We have roots of success. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. I think that's what you've been doing. I feel like you guys have really solid roots. And you just like, I keep feeling this working through energy. So good luck to you guys, Pisces. Okay, chica. I'm not doing questions. I'm just going through the signs. I only have Aries and Taurus left. I was thinking about doing it after, but it's just like this, it's already so long. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will like dedicate a whole live to doing yes or no questions or stuff that people want to know. Sorry. Okay, next we're gonna do Aries. Can we get messages for Aries? We have karmic, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I am enough. Okay, karmic is not, it doesn't mean anything. It's like, it just is, right? Like you just have to go through it. You guys could be going through it with a karmic situation. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do want to say that this relationship was a lot. It feels like a lot, like with the I'm not enough. Maybe you feel like, I think you worked really hard to try to be with this person or like make it work. But the thing about like karmic relationships is that it's not meant to work. You guys are meant to like learn lessons and move on, right? Sometimes these lessons can be harder than other lessons, right? We have manifesting. We have Aries and solar plexus. There's a lot of yellow here. I think where it's like, this is where you have a lot of power that I don't think you realize you have, which is, I think you need to be reminded of that, Aries. Well, let's clarify. I'm like, which deck? Sorry. You guys could be trying to wonder, like maybe wondering what you should be doing next. Like I'm kind of feeling, who should I pick? I want to say pick yourself, Aries. Can we clarify this? We have a Knight of Cups. Is there an offer coming in? Is this for Aries? There's an offer coming in with someone that really hurt you. With the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. It's like, I think you want to close the chapter, like close the door on this chapter, but I don't know, there's like something that's holding you back. What else is this? We also have the Moon. I think you guys aren't able to see why this relationship had to happen the way that it happened. I think you guys are kind of stuck in the hurt right now and you're not able to see clearly. And I think you guys are also really like used to getting what you want. You guys could be very powerful manifestors. And I think you even tried to like manifest this person back into your life and it isn't working, because even if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be, right? Like if it's because there's something better coming for you. There's the Two of Pentacles. It's like you need to rebalance yourself. I think you've given too much of yourself to the situation. I think you feel like this relationship ended too fast, that you gave up too easily, or this person gave up too easily. I just want to say that's not true. Even if you guys end up getting back together in the future, I think there is some degree where you guys have to find yourself again, Aries, because I do feel like you've lost yourself. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice here for Aries? We have rising flames. Let your passion guide you to fulfilling purpose meant for you, which is, that's your sign. Like, you are Aries. You even got yourself, Aries, to come out here, and it's like, you need to pick yourself. Because I feel like there might be some self-esteem. Not even self-esteem. You just don't know who you are anymore. Maybe you were with this person for a very long time, and it's just like you lost your identity. And yeah, so just use this time to kind of find yourself, okay, Aries? Good luck to you guys. Last but not least, we have Taurus. Can we get messages here for Taurus? We have going out, be more confident, walking away. So you guys could be walking away from somebody. I don't know why, but I feel like you guys are kind of like really tied to this person. There could be children involved. There's a soul tie, right? But I don't think you really want to walk away from this person. Or maybe this person does not want to walk away from you. We have obsessed with social media. Okay, someone in this connection they see something on social media and like they feel like that's how it should be in real life. When it really, social media is fake, right? Like that's not, you're not going to be getting that. But someone's trying to like convince someone that this is real life. We have believe in the impossible and control your emotions. I kind of want to say maybe, okay, I want to say that someone is doing like the bare minimum, right? And like you'll bring up like, hey, like, can we do this? Can we do that? And they'll be like, oh, that only exists in social media. Or like, if you're like, oh, can we go on a trip? It's just like, they're not willing to put in effort. And then you start to believe it. Like, okay, yeah, maybe this is not meant for me. Like, we can't do this. Like, but I feel like it's more like this person just not wanting to put work into the relationship and making you believe that you're the problem. Can we clarify this here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Like you healing and walking away from the situation. I kind of also like, I feel like you guys are really good at like growing things or like making things out of nothing. I don't know why I keep coming back to vacations. It doesn't have to be a vacation, but like you're even willing to like, hey, let's just drive down here. And then this person's like, do you see gas prices? We're not driving anywhere, which I guess could be fair, right? But it's like you're willing to like there's no compromising with this person. Because like I said, it's like with the Ace of Swords, we make time and like save money for the things that we want to do, right? Like if you really want to take a road trip, you're gonna make that happen. Like you'll cut out maybe going out to eat, or like you'll find it in the budget. This person will just find excuses, because if you told me, yeah, what about gas prices? Like, yeah, you're right. What about gas prices? They are pretty high. But at the same time, does that mean nobody's driving around? We have the Five of Wands, and you just don't like arguing with this person. So So you're just like, okay, fine, it's whatever. And this person, I don't know if they're like depressed. They just don't like the same things you like. That's all it is. They don't see value in the things that you see. We have the Six of Wands. I even want to say just do it by yourself. If this person doesn't want to join you, because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords, where it's like, if you're, I guarantee you, if you like planned this out and like you were ready to go, this person will join in. They just don't want to do any of the work, and they don't want to provide any financial, anything financial to the situation. They will go on your dime and your hard work. Which, in the Judgment card here is like, if you let this person, what you, I don't want to say you're being judged for it, but it's like you're letting this person think that's okay. You need to have boundaries. Anything else here? And the King of Cups. This person is very good at using your emotions or like their emotions to kind of get their way, manipulate you a little bit. They're gonna guilt trip you if you don't let them, like, let's say you're gonna do this for yourself and they're gonna be like, oh, what about me? You don't love me. It's just, you know, manipulation tactics, and they're very good at it. They probably have learned this from like childhood. Maybe their parents are like that too. I want to say the mom in particular. Okay, let's get advice. Let me get advice here. We have choose wisely. Decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. I don't believe in testing people, but I would say, like, I guarantee you, if you tell this person you're going to go on a trip and you're going to pay for it and figure it out yourself and they don't have to go, they're going to want to go. But, okay. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are still here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully once I get to 1,000 followers, I will be doing the free questions. It's just, we'll get there soon. This will be time-stamped and should be up in like the next hour, maybe 10 to 15, depending on YouTube. Thank you guys. Love you. Have a good night. Bye.